Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel, and today I am doing a makeup declutter. So, I know that it's been a while since I decluttered any makeup. I haven't done it on my channel yet, so I'm excited to show you guys what I am parting with. I don't want to say throwing away because I'm not going to throw it in the trash. Obviously, it's makeup. But yeah, I have a whole bunch of stuff here, and let's get into it. Okay guys, so before we get started, please hit that subscribe button down below. It'll mean a lot to me. And I put out 5 videos a week, so you always have something to watch. First thing that I'm going to declutter is this giant e.l.f. palette. It's enormous. I don't use it. It's been sitting in the bottom of my makeup drawers forever, like 2 years. I never use it, ever. It just, that's the number of it. If my camera even sees that, I don't know. But yeah, definitely will not be keeping this. Next thing we have is some samples from Sephora and Ulta and stuff. These are, well, mostly Sephora. Ulta never gives me samples. They give me one sample, and that's because it was a free gift with like a $50 purchase. Ulta doesn't give me shit. These are little samples that come with my makeup. Perfume samples. I always hate them, so they're going away. Next thing we have here is the BC Melted Matte Lipstick Duo. You guys saw my review of this. I'll link it down below if you haven't. Crappy quality, so we'll be getting rid of that. Next thing that we have here is a clarifying bamboo charcoal. I reviewed this like last year. It's really cool and neat, but I don't use it, so bye bye. Next thing we have here is a City Color blush in Blooming Blossom. I've never actually used this thing. It's just not very interesting to me, and yeah. And the next one we have here is a blush in Blooming Garden, which looks like this. I think I got it for like $1 or something at City Trends. Looks like this. It's kind of cute. I thought it was cute, that's why I bought it, but meh. I have so many other blushes I can do better with. Next thing is a Milani Illuminating Face Powder in Beauty's Touch. You guys saw my worst highlighter video. This was in it. It just does nothing for me. It has all these pretty shimmery roses in it. It's supposed to be your blush, your contour, and your highlight all in one, and it does nothing. It's just powder. Hate it. But the packaging was so pretty that I had to have it. Next thing is a foundation. This is the True Match Lumi Healthy Luminous Makeup in Warm... Oh. W12 Light Ivory Warm. I'm very cool toned, so this would not work for me, and I hate the consistency of it. It's just very blah. Formula is not good for me. Might be good for you. Not a win. So, boop boop. Next we have a e.l.f. Primer. It's almost empty, so I don't feel like I'm gonna hold on to it. It's been sitting around forever, and I just don't use it. It has like a little bit left. It is the e.l.f. Mineral Infused Face Primer in Clear. Looks like this. Really cool consistency. Feels really smooth and silky on the face. I just don't reach for it. Next we have the Nudes palette from the Real vs. Fake Nude video. I will leave that link down below as well. The Fake Nudes palette. I don't even want the real one. I just didn't declutter that one today. Looks like these. Really cool. Really cheap price. Like $2.63 on AliExpress. But nah. Next we have a little tiny Maybelline palette. This is the Stylish Smokes in Impeccable Grays. Unopened. I've been holding on this forever. I got it on clearance from Walgreens. It has like some grays, a white shadow, and one of these godforsaken spongy tips. And I just don't lean for it. I've never opened it, so obviously don't need it. It's been like a year and a half. Next we have a Femme Couture Brow Powder in Blonde. Looks something like this. I got it from a Sally's bag where you get like those little surprise bags. Just a little brow powder. I tried to use it a couple times. Didn't like the consistency, and I just don't leave for it. Next is another foundation. This is the True Match Lumi Cushion in N2. I know a lot of people love this stuff. Just not for me. I did a review of it, I think, a long time ago, but that's the only time I ever used it. not crazy about the cushiony feel of this stuff, and it's not really my color, so don't need it. Now we have a MAC Studio Fix powder in NC20. This was a gift a few years back, and I just loved it to death because it was like one of my first MAC things. It's like 4 years old. And it's pretty much empty. There's some stuff around the ring, but it's not even my color. I'm an NW15. This is an NC20. So I was going for the orange look when I used that. But I really like MAC packaging, so I didn't want to throw it away. Like, I feel like I could use it for something else later on. I don't know. I'm conflicted about this one. Next thing we have is a Rimmel London Lift Me Up mascara. I love this because it smells like cucumbers. Like, it smells so good. It's just a little dry. So, I have plenty of other mascaras that are better. Next is a gloss. I don't even know if this is opened. Oh, okay. It is a e.l.f. Shimmer Lip Gloss in Believe. Looks like this is like a bronzy pink color. Let's see. Yeah. I'm not a gloss person. I don't know where this came from, but it's in my makeup. Next is a Mega Eyes Defining Marker in 870 from Wet n Wild. It's just a brow pencil. It's not very good, so it dried out really fast for me. Decluttered. Next, we'll do a couple lip products. This is the L'Oreal La Liqueur Shiny Full Coverage Lip Color in 209 Chocolate. It's a pink mauve, that's why I bought it, but just swatching it all on my hand, it's just not consistency for me. I'm a liquid lip fanatic. I'm wearing two today by ColourPop, mix them together. Love mixing liquid lipsticks. This is just a shiny, shimmery lipstick, and I'm not about that life, so. Now we have a Too Faced product. This is the Too Faced Melted Metals. You guys saw my review of this. It will be linked down below. I fucking hate it. Like, it got ruined immediately when I tried to use this thing. I hate the consistency. It's sticky, it's gross. I don't know why this ever came out on the market, but I have no use for it. Which sucks because I hate getting rid of high-end products. Like, even if it's not the best quality, I hate getting rid of high-end stuff like Too Faced and NARS and stuff, but I do not like that product at all. I just don't. Next is a Rimmel London Provocalips 16-hour kiss-proof lip color, and the color is Heartbreaker. It has like this nice dark lip, and then there's like a second side here, which I don't remember what it was. It's like a setting gloss or something. It's clear. It's fucking weird. Yeah, it's step 2 after you apply this. I guess it seals it in. But it's just not my color. I'm not into this whole deal. I did try to wear this for 16 hours once, and that's the only time I ever wore it. Next lip product is the Cushion Thing. I don't know what color this is. I don't know what color it is. This pink thing from Wet n Wild. This cushiony lip product. I did review this as well. A lot of these things I only used to review because they sucked, and then like I never used them again. But yeah, it was like $4.99. You can actually get this now if you want it, but don't bother. It's inconsistent. And we have a Revlon Overstay Over Time and Infinite Apricot lip color. Again, one of these things where it has a color on one side and then a clear on the other, except this time you can actually see the clear stuff, which is very nice. But I'm not crazy about it. I never used it and it smells terrible. Next we're getting rid of a Wet n Wild Fergie Center Stage Collection 2 Reflect Shimmer Palette. I'm getting rid of this one because it's broken. It's a very cool product, and I don't feel like using alcohol to repair it. I even taped this thing closed. Not worth it to me. Next Wet n Wild product we're getting rid of is a Wet n Wild Contouring Palette in the color of Dolce de Leche. And it has a nice color in it. This contour color is just too warm for me, which is why I can't use it. This color is very nice for cleaning up underneath the contour area. I don't know why I went across my whole face, but too warm of a contour for me. Next thing I am departing with is a complete kit for the unique Moonstruck 3D fiber lashes. I was sent this for PR and, well, not PR, what is it? To review. I was sent this to review. I did review it. It will be linked down below, but I don't like it. I don't like the product, the fibery, the whole process. I used it for the video and that's it. I don't like it. So, saying goodbye to that as well. Another Wet n Wild product that I'm parting with is the Fergie Take on the Day mattifying powder. I've gone through 3 of these. I used to use it all the time, like 2 years ago. It's just a white powder. The top broke off of it. I keep putting it back up here. And no use for it. Another Wet n Wild product, I'm getting rid of a lot of Wet n Wild, is a Mega Cushion Highlight, this thingy, which was so cute. I reviewed it. And the reason I'm getting rid of this is because it doesn't do shit. And it looks like these. It swishes around. Smush a little pad in it. It doesn't work. So, why hold on to products that don't work? The only reason I held on to some of these lip products for so long is because I love duping stuff. I love finding a good dupe for color. So I feel like maybe I would use it eventually, but I never did. This L'Oreal product is the Magic Lumi Highlighter. You guys saw my review of this as well. I review everything. I hate this thing. It doesn't do shit for me. Let's see. Which side do you open? I don't remember. You open this little side right here. You twist the product out. Product comes out. You put it on your hand. And it's just a paste to nothing. Like, it's just a paste right now. It's so flat. Not a highlighter at all. Then you blend it out. And there's nothing there. It's terrible. I hate it. I know it's not like a highlighter. It's like an under brow highlight, but it doesn't do anything. It blends out in a way. Next is a Color Icon Kohl Eye Pencil in Taupe of the Morning. Brow pencil from Wet n Wild. Never used it. Well, I used it once to sharpen it. Didn't like the color. Off it goes. Next brow product is a NYX Eyebrow Pencil Crayon in Taupe. This thing. Now it's got a nice little tip amount going on. I just don't like the consistency of the product. For me, it's just not my deal. The crayon type. I know a lot of people love them. Just not for me. Next, we have a NYX Micro Brow Pencil in black. Now you guys know I love the NYX Micro Brow Pencils. They're very nice, but this one's empty, so it goes away. This is a Wet n Wild Shadow in Sugar. It has not been used in a while. I just use my colors for my palettes, really. I'm not an individual shadow gal. So, bye. It was only like 99 cents. Next product, Maybelline New York Line Express Eyeliner in Ebony Black. This is a little pencil liner. Works really well. And then it comes with a little smudge tool, which I never use these things. But it smudges it out really well. I'm just not a black eyeliner girl. I have really small eyes, so I try to avoid putting darkness in my waterline, and didn't use it. This NYX product, the Sculpt Highlights Brow Contour thing, hate it. Came broken. Came with it has a little bit of product in there. It just seems chalky as hell. A little bit is in there. I got it from Target. Didn't know it was broken. Then just got this highlighting in, which I don't pick up something just for a brow highlight. It's kind of cute. It's like a peach tone though. And if the brow end is broken, why would I lean towards the broken thing? Now we have another line. I got 2 of the Line Express things with the smudger on it. Didn't know there was 2 of them. Next we have some liquid eyeliners. This one's in LA Colors, this one's a Wet n Wild, and this one's a Wet n Wild blue one. They all kind of dried out. That's the end of that. For blush, looks like we have 2 blushes. We have a Physicians Formula Blushing Berry Powder. It's kind of cute. I like the little geometric shapes in it. You can tell I never really used this because I didn't know it opened until just now. Yeah, cute. Not too much payoff for me though. And then the next one we have is a Maybelline Dream Bouncy Blush. I don't know how to use this thing. It's in 40 Pink Plum. I believe it is it's a putty. But there's like no payoff. I mean, there's a little bit. I don't know how to use it. I don't like testing things out too much. Even blending what I got on my finger on my hand, you can barely see anything. And I'm so pale, you should be able to see something. The only palette that I'm decluttering is the Wonder Woman palette. I'll leave my review linked down below. I just reviewed this thing not too long ago, like a week or two. And I don't know. You guys will see the review, but it's such a cute little, I don't know, it's cute as shit. Meh. Next is a foundation. This is the Almy Smart Shade in 200 medium, light medium. Not a good consistency for me, way too dark. Like, I don't need light medium, I need like light, white, light pale, light as fuck kind of deal. The broken thing. Next foundation is a Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation. Now I know a lot of you love this. So many people told me that they love it, but for dry skin I fucking hate it and it smells like paint. I don't know why people love this. I'll leave my review, link down below. I'm completely honest, you guys can see it's fucking horrible on my skin. If you have dry skin, don't touch it. And this is in the color Porcelain. Maybe I'm just mean, I don't know. We have some more samples. A couple more Wet n Wild eyeshadows. This is the Bleached and this is Spiked. They're two shimmery ones. And then for a DIY makeup organization video, I glued some magnets on the bottom, so they stick together now. Next item is a Pocahontas Illuminating Bronzer Stick. This thing came from Walgreens during their little Pocahontas Princesses type deal. It's a nice little bronzing illuminator. Like if you're bronze and you put this all over your cheekbone, or not cheekbones, your collarbones and illuminate parts of your body, it's gonna be gorgeous. But I'm pale, and I thought it was a contour stick when I bought it. Next item is a Smashbox Always On Liquid Lipstick in Babe Alert. So this is a fake, it's not a real one. I will leave that review linked down below as well. So many links in this thing today. It looks just like a real one. I'm not gonna put it in my fucking mouth again. But it's a nice color, really nice berry color. Just fake, so I'm not gonna use it. But I love how the packaging looks. Like it looks just like Smashbox. And I'm not really a Smashbox person because it's hella expensive. We have another lipstick here. This is L'Oreal Paris's 560 Saucy Mauve. You guys know I love a mauve tone. I think I wore this one at one time. It's a huge swatch, which I don't know what I was thinking. It's just a shimmer, so not liquid to matte. I'm not gonna wear it. Next we have a NYX HD Concealer in 01, the lightest color. Kind of empty. And I moved to a Tarte, so. Now we have our second e.l.f. product. This is the e.l.f. Eyelid Primer Shadow Lock. Never really used this thing, because when you open it up, and you put it on your hand, it's yellow. I don't know why it's yellow. So I just didn't feel like using a yellow eyelid primer. Next up is a little bear from AliExpress. He had liquid eyeliner on him. He's all dried up. And this is a Rimmel London Scandalized Rocking Curves Mascara. This thing was the shit when it first came out to me. I thought it was dope. Look at this wand. It's so funky and cool. But it's dried up now, so it's time for it to leave. Another Scandalized mascara here is the Retro Glam. I love this brush. This brush with the thick bristles, was so nice. Now we have a Lime Crime Velveteen in Mercury. It looks like this. This is a fake one. I was going to do another real versus fake with the metallic this time for Lime Crime, but I just didn't ever get around to it. It's a shimmery, sheery, glossy purple and a little frosted glass tube, and I just never got around to actually you know, filming that video for you. Next, we have a couple eyeliners. We have a Jordana Easy Liner in a Lavish Brown. It's kind of like a black. The container is completely black, but I just don't use it. Next, we have a Jordana 12 Hour Made to Last in Aqua Stone. I just have so many blue eyeliners that I had to pick from a couple of them, and I decided to ditch this one. This is a Wet n Wild Color Icon white eyeliner, and I used the hell out of it, but now I'm switching to ColourPop liners because they're the only thing that stick in my waterline. Getting down to the last 6 or 7 products. This is a NYC Color Corrective Stick in green. Got it from Dollar Tree. Tried it out a couple times and it's just not a good formula. It is green and I don't really color correct in green. This lipstick is a 530D Dark Pink Frost. And again, it's pretty, but I never wore it because I just wear liquid to matte and I don't know why I own all these things. I thought this would be a really good dupe for a nice metallic lipstick that I'll have, but it just wasn't. So it lives here now in the box of never gonna happen again. This is the Wet n Wild Ultimate Brow Highlighter. It's nice, it's cute, but I just never leaned towards it. I think I used it once. Next we have a couple eyeshadows that I never used. This is the Revlon, it doesn't have a label on the back. It's just like an indigo purpley blue color. Never used it, don't really lean towards that color scheme. Then we have another color similar like it, it's like a lighter version. This is the Sally Girl eyeshadow in Sky Blue. It's like a light pinky shimmery, or light blue shimmery, I don't like single eyeshadow color. Next foundation is a Instant Age Rewind by Maybelline in the color of 120 Creamy Ivory. Really cute. I like this thing, this little puffery thing, but it's just not my color and I'm not feeling that formula at all. It's way too liquidy. Okay, we're down to 5 things. We have a Mega Clear Mascara by Maybelline, by Wet n Wild, and I did it and got it dirty, so it has to go in here now. This is a Rimmel Dark Brown Pencil in what's left of it. Next we have a Wet n Wild gloss, still closed up, never used it, in 569B Framboise Sauvage Raspberry Voice. Gloss. I don't use gloss ever. I own one gloss now, I think, which is by Jouer. The Fit Me by Maybelline is number Million in this Declutter, and it is a 220 face powder. It's too dark for me, and I used it all up. It has a little pattern. This is the last item, I believe. This is the Geometric Highlighting Powder Limited Edition one in Desert Explorations by Wet n Wild. I hate this thing. It's my worst highlighter video as well. And it just does nothing. It's just a white powder. It's hard to get it up. Like, it doesn't do anything. What's my hand now? Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Not including that e.l.f. palette, I filled up this entire container full of makeup. Yeah, I will see you guys on my next video. I put out 5 a week, and hopefully they will be more fun than this one. Bye!
Moving out of focus, taking up my energy, yeah. How could I not notice that you became an enemy? Up so high, coming down with the gravity. You're pulling me down, down, down. I just wanna keep